step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on last season's national champions, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Collins. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown! Bulls as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Davis. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. USF has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Moore. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Third down and goal for the offense. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Collins. Bringing pressure. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. He hands it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Collins. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nice grab. It's Hawkins. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down and 10 now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Collins. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Will finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolves will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. That's caught. It's Wilson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulls will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss at second down and 15. To throw, it's Davis. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.